Welcome to the Daily HiFi podcast. We do this every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. My name is Chana, Mr. Techno Dad, Techno Daddy, if you're in the know. And I'm here with my man, Mr. Joe Intel. Creator of Magic Beans and, all that cool stuff. What's going on, Joe?
What's up, bro?
All sorts of shit, man. All sorts of shit. I love it. What's up, K-Man? Tim Perry in the house. Oh, we already got questions. All right.
Yeah.
It's so hot. Holy crap, man.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it is.
Yeah. I got the fan going here. That's nice.
Yeah. I remember, you know why I laughed when you said Techno Daddy?
Why?
First of all, it sounds corny as hell to me. Second of all, I just remember this lady, I went to work on her computer, some old lady. And then people used to call me Joey, right? They're like, Joey. She's like, Joey? She's like, you're too old to be Joey. Well, she's dead. She died. That's how old she was.
She's dead, so it's okay now. It's okay. It's okay. She's dead.
That's what it reminded me of. I think you're too old to be that.
I'm too old to be daddy?
I don't know. I think there's an age limit, bro. Or maybe, I don't know. Whatever works for you, bro. I don't want to be a hater. But it does remind me of what that lady's.
That's funny, though.
Joey.
That's pretty funny. Right. Joey. You can't be a Joey.
You're too old for that. Anyway. Hopefully this podcast stays up because my internet, I got a message earlier. I got an email from my service provider saying that the internet's going to be down till like 8:30.
Oh, wow.
So
you lucked out.
Yeah. But it said also it might be intermittent, like it'll work and then not work. So for right now, it's working. So in the meantime, we'll do this. And sorry for the mess back here. I've rearranged my room a little bit. So it is kind of crazy back here. What's up with you?
Preparing for some shows. Got some shirts. Got a song coming out. Dude, that SonarWorks thing is pretty insane. You saw the video and you were like, "Oh, it looks legit." It actually, man. Hey, now I have some in-ear microphones.
Oh yeah, there you
go.
Like
actual in-ear microphones. Did you? I know you're not like. When we were at NAMM, did you get that Sony demo? Did you get that Sony demo at NAMM?
From Cali?
Like, you know how like they had their like stage and like all the other stuff, right? The like Atmos or the like Sony 360 stuff.
Yeah.
So they had
audio speakers.
Yeah, but they had a room next to it which had a different demo. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
So that was kind of like the same thing.
Okay.
That was essentially the same thing, but their microphone was a crazy, like weird, twisty thing. Then they'd stick it in your ear. Well, they would like, sanitize it and stick it in your ear. And it was multi-channel. So it was 5 speakers that they had. They had 3 Genel X and then 2 Genel X behind. And it was gnarly, bro. Yeah. It was like the same exact thing. They did some sweeps and then figure out your HRTF, right? Custom for your ears, and then you put the headphones on, and next thing you know, it sounds exactly like I had to take that was the only other thing. Like I took the headphones off. I'm like, oh, the sound is not coming from the speakers. Put the headphones back on. Oh my God, this sounds exactly like the speakers I'm looking at. We're cool stuff. So Sony has that. And then I didn't know what this SonarWorks thing was even going to be like. I was like, oh, okay. And then when I tried it, I was like, oh shit, this is awesome.
Yeah.
And for like $300, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised just because I know how it works. Yeah. Like I've actually done this myself using our binaural mics that we have. And think about like what we do, right? Like, so we'll record with our binaural mic so it captures the head shadow effect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the correct spacing. So when you play something back on headphones, it does sound like you're there, right? And I don't know if you notice this, but it's more realistic if you're sitting in the actual room. Have you noticed
Oh
that?
yeah,
If you
yeah.
go outside, you're like, it still sounds like your room, but when you're sitting in the same exact spot as where you recorded, it sounds crazy. So it has to do with your eyes also.
Yeah, see, having the visual of the room
Yep.
and then you're in, but you're wearing the headphones. That was like I mentioned that in the video. That was like the freak out moment. It's like I don't like I had to like double check and make sure the speakers were off. I'm like, am I
Yeah.
still hearing the speakers through the headphones?
And that should give you a hint as to what we talk about when we say that you acclimate to the room. So for every
Mhm.
room that you're in, regardless of how echoey or absorbent it is, you're gonna look around the room, and our brains have evolved to do this very well. You're gonna use your eyes, you're gonna use what your brain has taken as far as how the sound works in the room, and you'll be able to extract the room, right? But the eyes have something to do with it also.
Yeah.
So when you play that thing back and you're in a different room, it doesn't work quite as well. But yeah, I've done it. So do you remember when Aaron used to do those things where he'd do the impulse response and he'd use convolution?
Uh-huh.
So basically what you're doing is you're each one of those mics, they take an impulse response of the room. And a bit impulse response basically will tell the system how any sound sounds in your room. Any frequency, how any frequency will react.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Think about
Impulse
it. Like,
response. Okay.
yeah, it knows how the room echoes at different frequencies. Right? For every frequency that it puts out, let's say a whole sweep, it knows how every frequency gets absorbed or reflects, or how much it reflects. Right? So it does that for the right and the left. And then now that you know how every frequency reacts, now you can play back anything through it, and it'll have the characteristics of your room. Right. So I've done this before. Like I'm saying, I've made my own convolution filters so that if I can replicate the sound of different rooms. I think the cool thing is that they made it easy.
Yes.
So for most people, they wouldn't know how to do this. I've done it already, but I think it's cool because it definitely works. There's I don't know if it's
Science behind it.
complicated or not. Sometimes when you know how to do something, it seems easy, right?
Yeah.
But maybe for somebody else, they're like, nah, that's not easy.
I
But it's cool.
wouldn't think what you would do is easy. Was easy. What just running through the steps and like just watching the I didn't even no, there was no video for me to watch. I just went through the like instructions,
Mhm.
the on-screen instructions with how to measure, that take the next measurement. Um, it was a lot easier than doing a Dirac live measurement. I'll tell you that much.
Well, so the crazy thing is this is do they play pink noise or sweeps out of every speaker or just
Yeah, they go left and then right, and the left and right,
but that's only left and right.
and they do it both. Yeah, they do both and the left and right. So they do all of it, but
I'm talking
it's
about
only
do
stereo.
they
It's only stereo.
it's only
It's only
stereo.
stereo.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Um so yeah, that's where it gets a little tricky because you wouldn't be able to use it for like Atmos panning stuff.
They say they have like they're working on it. They're working on
Because
it.
you'd have to
So,
get the impulse response of every single speaker that you have.
yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, I do believe they are working on some sort of multi-channel version of it.
Mhm.
So, um, yeah, I'm curious to see like what it's going to be. It's going to be
Well,
like.
it kind of reminds me of that one that we used to check out, the one that would replicate the sound of different recording studios, but they were
Yeah,
already
yeah. Because
other people's studios.
essentially, I guess it's the same. I mean, I think the point of this one is that this is your music studio, so you know exactly what it should sound like, as opposed to like, Alan Meyerson's. I mean, it's cool. It's an emulation of Alan Meyerson, but I don't know what the fuck it sounds like.
Yeah,
Right, right.
exactly. It's only good for him.
Correct, correct. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a cool concept, and that one was really just about the anechoic chamber. That
Yeah.
was the That was the one that was like the winner.
I hear you.
Yeah.
What's up, Larry Stugel? So you told us that you watched the Moana movie.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Did you even watch the original one?
No, never seen it.
So what'd you go and watch that one for?
Because I have to. I pay monthly for the theater. I got to go
That's what I
twice a
figured.
month.
I'm like, this guy pays monthly, and he's like, "What's out?" Oh, I guess I'm
Yeah,
watching
I'm
this
like, oh,
one.
Moana. Oh, it's the live action Moana. There was a lot of CGI. There was a lot of computer graphics in this thing. Like,
Yeah, you know what? I'm guessing you probably would enjoy it more if you didn't watch the whatever the
the animated
cartoon. Is
one.
that what it's called? The animated version a
I
million
never
times,
saw it.
like I did. I've watched that so many times because when Gracie was growing up, she just watched that all the time. So I've
Yeah,
seen it so many times that like I know the story, and I don't know that actors can do a better job. Actually, I don't know. Like Pixar movies, they're like the best at
they're pretty
eliciting
legit.
emotion.
Yeah.
Like they know how to they play the right music. You
Hmm.
know, Pixar movies are the best. So it's kind of hard for an actor. It's almost like more difficult, I
Right.
think. So you like the story and all that, or what do you like about it?
Um, I like the way they kind of intermixed um the like humans and the graphics and stuff like that. I thought that was somewhat seamless.
Okay.
Somewhat seamless. I thought that was definitely a step in the right direction for like a. I wouldn't call it like augmented reality, but almost like there were times it was weird though. Like, so you're looking at the Rock, and I'm like, is this guy just weird looking for some reason? I don't know. Um, but I got bored and I did finish the movie, so
You did not.
I did not. It started at like 9. I think I left at like 10. 10 and they had gotten off the island. Then somebody's fighting. They were fighting some fucking some other floaty boat thing. Um, I think I left after that. Yeah. Oh no, no, no! The grandma shows up randomly, right? Um, yeah, the grandma shows up randomly. It was like talking,
If you didn't
from the.
finish the movie, it's not a very good movie, bro. You
It's not
you came into the chat and you're like, yeah, it's not bad.
not
If you
bad.
didn't
Yeah,
look,
I
if you
didn't
didn't
finish
finish
it.
the movie,
Maybe
you're
I'll watch.
like
Maybe I'll watch the
walked
animated
out of the
one.
movie theater.
Huh?
I'm gonna have to say it wasn't that good.
Okay. I mean,
I don't
the cool
know.
part, I was gonna post this yesterday on Instagram. Like, this is why you should go to the movie theater on a Monday. Dude, nobody was there. Nobody was there. You got the whole theater to yourself. It's fantastic, dude. 8 o'clock 8 p.m. on a Monday. It's I'm gonna keep that
Yeah.
in my back pocket for
Well, how much do you pay to like go to those movies? Like on a, you pay monthly?
yeah, it's like $25.
That sounds cheap.
You got to go to two, and it pays for it. That's it. They're counting on the fact that you're like my brother, and you'll get like popcorn and this and that and all this shit.
Mhm.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah, I mean that's pretty inexpensive though. Because if you
yeah,
weren't in there, then they would still play the movie.
correct. Yeah, they would.
Yeah,
They would.
they'd still
I
play the
mean,
movie, and it'd be nobody watching.
mm-hmm. There's
So I
somebody
guess
was in there.
they'll take some money is better than no money.
Yeah,
You have a new track.
I got a new song. Yeah,
Yeah, what's that about?
it's a song called "Good Girl," and it's being released August 7th. We're throwing a big old party August 7th, downtown LA at the Moxie
Here,
Hotel.
I'm a solo you. Here we go. Go ahead.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, you're gonna show something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
All
let
right.
me let me do this right.
Prepare.
I need to get. Yeah, you didn't tell me this was
All right.
happening. So
I just
I just got they just approved the new flyer. So I have to find it here. It is on my situation here. There we go. Oh, we have a 16:9 one. Perfect. Airdrop. Oh my gosh. You're gonna laugh your ass off when I tell you the next thing that happened.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Boom. Share screen, window, boom, boom. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, my song's called Good Girl. It's being released on Shindig Records August 7th. We're throwing a party at the Moxie Hotel rooftop, downtown LA. It's called Level 8. The party's called Sunset Sessions. And we're on the lineup. Curry Fury, that's us. It's me and my boy. Yeah, it's there's an interview with me and the label owner talking about the song and how it came into being and all that kind of all that fun stuff. I think I worked on it for about 8 months, and yeah, I've been playing it for people, and they like it. Back in the day, it sucked. Back in October, the people were doo-dooing on it. They're like, "This is garbage." I went to a demo day where you play your song for like this Insomniac Music A&R, and the lady hosting it, and the A&R guy was like, "You need to take this song out back and shoot it."
Hey, you gotta like those people though.
Yeah, yeah, and then and then the lady said something about it, and then so yeah, I was kind of like working on it on and off. I was like, okay, let's change this, let's change that. They said it was too sex forward. It's a very sexy song, right? Girls talking about the best sex she ever had and all this kind of stuff, and how she'd been a good girl, and so I had to like tone back some of the lyric stuff, and then I kind of rearranged everything. And about a month before I went to the second demo day, like 8 months later, I redid the entire low end, the kick drum, the bass line. I redid all that, and I took out I took out two sections, and then when I went and played it, they all loved it. They were like, "This is great." And then they listened to 15 demos, and the guy hosting it, he was like, out of all he's like, I was listening to all the demos in the car, and this is the only one that really got me going, like make me want to dance. I was like, oh, fantastic. And then a couple of months later, little bro knew this guy, the guy who owned this label, and he's just like, hey, you got to listen to Techno Dad's track, and here we are.
So what made you want to make this song? You said it's
I was dating this girl, and so she randomly showed. We hadn't talked for like 3 months. She randomly showed up at one of my DJ gigs in the bar area, and I just set up everything to play music, and I went in there to get a beer, and I was just like, "What are you doing here?" And so we talked for a minute, and and then I was like, all right, yeah, cool, it's good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I went back to DJing, and then 2 nights later, she sends me this 3-minute voice message on the stuff you hear in the song. So I don't know if any of these kids watching. I don't want to repeat it right now.
Got it. So so was that like, did you like, where's that voice come from? Like, was that a singer or somebody?
No, that was my ex. That was from her voice message. I sampled the voice message, put it into this.
Okay.
I heard her giggle. She's all talking, she's got giggling and shit, and I was like, why is that giggle perfectly in time with itself? So I'm like, I bet that will fit on a 122 BPM grid.
That's pretty cool.
I dropped it in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have to time stretch this at all. And I just kind of moved some of the words around, and I made a song around the vocal. Yeah.
Man, no wonder people don't really leave voicemails anymore. It's probably why.
Well, I mean, don't leave a voicemail if you're dating me.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Unless you're totally fine in becoming immortalized in a song.
You know that song?
Yeah.
Chronic 2000.
I don't wanna.
The song starts with a voicemail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you remember that track, yeah, funny voicemail. So yeah, I get. Yeah, you know what? I thought you had like done one of those AI things where it's actually you saying it, because that would make it a little more weird, right?
Oh yeah.
Like you say it and then it's like turn into a female voice. But if
what was funny in the first demo days, they were like, I really hope a woman made this song. And I'm like, no chance. No chance.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the story behind the song. I know we're label owner's like cutting up this interview that we did, and it's going to be posted on Instagram. Um, but yeah, so that's why I made the song. It was more just like, this is like the coolest thing. And after that, you know, I've come up with like 3 or 4 lyrical things for other, like, minimal tech, some like tech house, like this dance music stuff, from random stuff that's happened to me in the last like 3-4 months, right? Just like, I'm like, why don't I just pull from real life, since that's what happened with this song. Why don't I just pull from real life? And some of them, man, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. So I can't wait to like get those running and get those released, now that everything's going crazy with the DJing now, man. We got 2 shows this week. Oh, we're playing on the radio. We are playing on the radio, 106.5 FM. It is NBC Radio, NBC's radio show. July 26th. We just found this out. We just talked to the guy today at noon. July 26th, Sunday. It's late for you, Joe. Well, I know you might be awake. 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. 2 hours. We're doing Curry Fury at their studio at NBC Studios, or NBC's radio station's studios. So that literally just happened, and that's super cool. So
well, congrats for that.
Hey, thanks.
I'm trying to
thanks. I'm still trying to, like, juggle all that stuff and still make some YouTube videos.
It's crazy. Remember after you left Mammoth that one day, you came over and like you made a track like real quick.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's any good.
Oh yeah. Where is it? You have it?
That's what I was looking for real quick. I'm like, if I have it, that would be kind of crazy. Because you made it super fast.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know what's funny is, like, there's like all these new styles of music and stuff like that I didn't know of, right? Like little subdivisions of like house, tech house, all this kind of stuff. So all I need to do is like, what I've been doing is I've been going through some of my older stuff and just, oh, this was a great chord progression. Let's do it in a new style. And yeah, man. Doing great.
What's it called? Let's see here. Anybody in the it's stuck on what's up, my bros. Okay, what's up? There's still already said what's up to you. The question from Tim early on, he says, looking for some stereo amps that put out 250 watts into 4 ohms, or one big one with those specs and 6 channels. I would buy more Crown XLS amps, but their prices are twice what I originally paid. I think he wants it to be in white too, right, Shauna?
Who?
I think he wants the amp to be all white.
Oh yeah, it's just like all his speakers.
Yeah, matches.
Make sure there's Bluetooth on there too.
Tim Perry. Yeah, I don't know. What are some stereo amps that put out 250 into 4 ohms times 6? I don't know. How about the OSD amp? Is that enough?
OSD amp? Wait.
I don't know how much he's looking to spend. That's the other question.
I don't know.
OSD 7 channel amp. Let me see. OSD 7 channel looks like it's like under $1,000.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I don't know what your budget is, so I can't tell whether that's good or bad for you. But that's kind of like where my mind would go directly.
That's where your head's at.
Yeah, the OSD stuff. But Crown, you can't really beat the Crown stuff. But if he's saying that's too expensive, I bought my Crown amp used on Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh, maybe you should try Facebook Marketplace.
Because people will get some Crown apps. They think they're gonna do like a DJ thing, and then like it doesn't work out. So
sure.
They start selling their stuff. So maybe you can find a deal there. What is it gonna be for? Are they gonna be for subs? Are they for speakers? What's the deal? Need more details, bro.
More details.
Joe Max says, check out the Buckeye Hypex amps. All right. Oh, he said he paid $320 for the Crowns. Buckeye might be pricey. Yeah. Willing to pay more, just not a lot more. Okay. It's kind of weird. I'm used to seeing more people commenting here. They've been pretty quiet. I'm wondering if this is working.
Only 21 people here today.
No.
What's up, Wendell? What's going on, buddy?
What's up?
I mean, there's another. I don't know. Maybe too personal to talk about.
What?
No, I downloaded a dating app. So,
okay. Hey, we talk about whatever. If there's 20 people in here, we'll talk about whatever we want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shoot, if there's 200 people, we're still going to talk about whatever we want.
Fair.
Hey, it's not like they're over here trying to say, hey, what are we talking about? They're just listening anyway.
They're just listening. Yeah, we're just chatting. We're having our weekly phone call, Joe. That's what this. My weekly phone call with Joe. Hey, what's up with all those things you're posting on Instagram, man? Where it's like you guys are all huddled around a little TV or something. What's going on there?
1 second. My microphone changed. Hold on a second. Is my microphone better now? Or
oh, that kind of sounded better. Why don't you just tap on it? Give it the old tap.
No, because I was wondering if it was coming through my other mic here. Anyway, what is watching the World Cup, bro? We're always
you guys watching places. But like where are you at?
I could be at a camp, like Remy might have a soccer camp. So she has, those are like a week long.
Oh, so a week long, like every day.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. We're like, oh, what are you doing? Yeah. I'm freaking out. I'm out. I'm freaking out. I'm not freaking out. I'm just out. I'm out and about. So when we're watching a game, it's kind of crazy. We're just in random places.
And these are all people you already know, right?
Yeah, most of them.
Not really.
They call me the soccer mayor. I talk to everybody.
The soccer mayor? Okay.
Yeah. But it's kind of crazy. Did you know that they have those portable TVs?
Like those little monitor? Is it a little monitor or a portable TV?
It's a portable TV. I think they could be better because they're kind of big. Just think of like a Bluetooth speaker. That's pretty much what it is, except it also has a decent sized screen, a handle.
Mm-hmm. There's like one. Is it in like a little briefcase?
It looks like it.
So
but the viewing angles and the brightness are pretty bad.
Garbage.
Yeah.
I
think you could do put it this way. I think if you would bring your 16-inch MacBook Pro, because these get pretty bright.
Yeah.
This would look
is it something like this?
It is that one, yeah.
This is from Monster Cable.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. I was laughing. I'm like, Monster Cable, what? So it's $250, and then they have like 2 HDMI in the back.
I'll probably be behind one
inside there.
Yeah.
But during the day, it's pretty hard to see.
I can imagine.
If they're the only ones, like what's the other option then?
Well, like these things here,
you seriously need at least 1,000 nits to look somewhat decent.
How about this? In the sun, $400 Skyworth. How about that guy?
24-inch portable TV.
Yeah.
What are the specs on that? Hey, because what is that? The smallest TV that you could legitimately take with you and not look ridiculous?
Here, this is a 27-inch, but it's $1,000 because of this case. $1,000, 1080p, 8 gigabytes RAM, 128 gigabyte ROM storage. What the fuck is this? A computer?
Oh, that's like a computer, huh? That's a whole computer there. Yeah.
Something. Yeah. So LG has something like that too. And they had it in a camping area at one of their look at this little guy. Look at this little 14-incher. Look at
oh no.
Look at that. That's so cute. Got a little handle and wheels, Joe.
Laptop, though.
Get out of there.
You know what I realized? It's karaoke also. It's too big. It's too big. And the problem is a lot of these are going to be out in the sun. And this thing that I was showing you, I was telling you we were watching on this TV. It was out in the sun, and they were trying to turn it on. And it had like a thermometer on the screen. Like, no, it's too hot.
Oh, it's hot. It's getting hot. It's
Try to turn
overheating.
on.
Overheating. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, the newest thing that's really hot in like Korea are these things for your home, for like your kitchen. It's like a TV on a stick. You just roll it around your kitchen or your like
Okay.
your living room or something. And you could go horizontal, vertical.
Okay.
It was the guy from LG. I know this is not an LG, but the guy from LG said this thing was like selling out like hotcakes in Korea. But they didn't bring it here. This was at like a CES like a couple years ago.
I can imagine. Imagine, like, let's say if you had one by your bed. Normally, you'd scroll on your phone. This is even worse. This is even worse because you're talking about like it's keeping you up, being on the phone.
Giant thing in your face.
Being on the screen, just you're never going to sleep with that thing.
Yeah, right.
No, but this is cool. I like talking about this stuff.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So here's the LG one. Stand by me. That's what it's called. Stand by me.
For trade shows, it's perfect.
Oh, for trade shows. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Stand by me too. See, you can do horizontal, vertical, or like just on a little kickstand.
I bet it's Samsung makes some pretty good screens, so I'm sure. Why does this one have Dolby Vision?
Huh?
Oh, that's LG
HDR10 because it's LG, bro. It's got to say
that. You said Samsung for a second.
No. This is 27 QHD, 1440p, full touchscreen. So I don't know if the other ones are touchscreen or not.
So it's just a giant tablet that's on a stand.
Yeah, on a stand. Yeah, that has little wheels on it, so you can just move around.
I like it.
Cool. Yeah,
if it's fast enough and it's like a nice, like giant iPad type of experience.
I got to use it. It was pretty awesome in the little demo room. I was like, hey, this is kind of cool. I mean, this would be the best thing. Like, I don't know how you would do it. Like, because my mom's always just on her phone. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude, that's not a bad idea. Like, I could use it right here to see like what's going on. I can use it for that monitoring.
What, like your
teleprompter or whatever if I needed to.
Oh, teleprompter. Oh yeah.
You could serve so many purposes, I guess, because standing there.
Will the radio date have a live listen button? No, it's I don't know. It's 106.5 FM here in California. So I don't know what that means. It's just in California. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this thing's cool, huh?
I like it.
I don't think it's $1,000 cool.
Too much though. The price is a little. I can't.
I mean, this is the LG one. So if you were to go back, and look at the like portable TV, you know.
Oh yeah. All right. Hold on a second. How does that
$599?
How do you charge it?
Huh? I think. I don't know. I don't know.
So it's 27-inch, 32-inch right there. Oh, that's VLH.
This is some rando brand. It's got a built-in battery, so you have to charge it. Oh, it comes in pink too. Look at that.
I don't know, man. Something about it seems intriguing. The fact that you can make it vertical if you wanted to, also.
Okay. Yeah.
A giant phone, really.
Yeah, but how do you? The question is, how do you get your phone onto there? That's the real question.
So here's the thing: is if this thing is just a giant tablet that's running Android, I don't care because I use Android devices. So, well, I mean, it wouldn't matter for you too if you had like, say, if you wanted to browse Instagram, you just log into your Instagram. Download the app, and then turn that thing vertical. See, there's
Instagram. There it is. Get on Google Play. Can download any app from Google Play Store. Okay.
TikTok, you see my new TikTok channel?
Yeah. Your shit just you flopped on my. It's like all of a sudden I see Joe on my TikTok feed. I'm like, what?
What can I say, bro? I'm good at this stuff.
Yeah. It smells like Dove soap. This cologne smells like Dove soap. I'm like, who wants that?
Are you trying to make fun of Dove soap?
You're probably getting
You're trying to make fun of Dove soap?
I'm trying to make fun of you.
What are you trying to smell like, bro?
I'm trying to smell good.
What is good? What is smelling good?
Smells good as fuck, right?
It's AF, bro. It smells good AF.
As
That's my
smells
thing.
good as fragrance. Oh shit! Look, 73,000. Damn! Look at this. Look at Joe go, baby. This is better numbers than Instead YouTube, bro.
It is.
Yeah, dude.
It
What
is.
is
Look, I
going
got this
on
new one.
there?
Woo! This one smells. Hey, this one smells like mango though.
Mango.
You want
You
to
want
smell like a
like
mango? I don't
okay.
know.
All right. You had that big one, 73,000. Then the other ones are like, okay, 200, 500, 700.
Mhm. See that
Okay.
one, the one that has a lot. I already knew was gonna pop off.
Oh,
Like
why?
Angela said, hey, if you make that one, it's gonna pop off.
So here I have two popular ones: Armoff Club de Nuit, Intense Man, and Urban Man. Club de Nuit, Polo Sport. Another old school fragrance, Davidoff Cool Water.
Hold
So
on,
today,
let me solo you.
I'm
You know,
proud to
dude.
say collector's edition once again. And
Look at this guy go.
said that this didn't smell like what other people said it smelled like,
Look at
which
that.
is Creed Absolute Aventus.
What a natural.
Let's
I
get
know.
it.
Natural.
Rayhan.
Dude.
It's got-
When are you gonna get? When do you get that one from the What is that called, guys? The ones from Anchorman.
I don't know. You know why I did it? Because it's so. I don't want to say easy, but it's easy.
Sex Panther by Odeon.
Sex Panther.
You gotta review Sex Panther as a joke. As a joke.
It's so subjective. Like you can't be wrong. There's no specs really.
Dude, you got 700 followers already. Look at that. Look at him go.
Look at my ratio. Look how many people I'm following.
Oh, you're only following 24, yeah.
Because you know how it is. Like if you start following a bunch of people, they're probably gonna follow you.
They're gonna follow you back, yeah.
But then I don't. Then my feed's gonna get all messed up of like people I'm following that I don't really want to. I don't know. Isn't that how it goes?
Yeah.
Like if you follow too many people, isn't it gonna be? Aren't you just like watching like crap you don't care about, or how does it work?
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, there's another channel. Smell Good AF.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this one?
Yeah.
46,000 followers. Oh, there's an S. Yours has an S. This one doesn't. It's Smell Good AF. It's 46,000 followers. You seen that guy?
I guess. Otherwise, I would have probably taken the S out.
This does not have anything to do with. Oh, I don't want to see that. This has nothing to do with smelling good. What the fuck?
I don't get it then. So Paul was Croson. I'm like Paul. Acer has a 15-inch ultra wide for $60 at Costco.
Whoa.
Not the best color, but is watchable. Powers over USB-C, but is brighter if you use USB-C power. Works with USB HDMI. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you're talking about those things on car. What do you even call those things? Things on a stand.
TV on a stick. TV on a stick.
TV on a stick. The difference though is this 15-inch ultra wide. It's just a monitor, right? There's no.
Yeah, there's no like mounting or anything. Yeah.
Well, I'm not even saying that. You could mount it, but is there a touch capability?
Oh.
Or is it just worth it to get a giant tablet? What's the biggest tablet you can get? 19 or something? I don't know.
Who knows?
Large tablet. 20-inch Android? No, 14. 25-inch Megapad. See, I can just make one, bro. I think I can just make one. 300. Yeah, I see one that's a 25-inch portable touchscreen TV. Yeah, I don't know. You got me thinking.
Mm-hmm. That it's a really cool thing.
It's kind of a cool idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? We have any other questions in here? We're over here just messing around. I saw that post on Facebook from Doug from Soundstage.
Oh,
I don't think he was saying exactly this. This is just my thought. That there's always a debate of like YouTubers, right? Like a lot of old school magazines or publications, old school media, not his. I'm not saying his. I'm saying I'm saying old school publications have they kind of have this thing where I don't even know if they do it anymore. Is it just well accepted that YouTube is the spot to be for?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, there's no debate anymore.
Yeah,
all the ones are just dead. Because remember when we first started, it was kind of a joke to review stuff on YouTube, wasn't it? It was a joke to review audio stuff. Like
anybody that
you gotta go in, you gotta go listen.
Anybody that was in the hi-fi audio space, no, they didn't take any of that seriously, at all.
And then what I think they started attacking was the fact that a lot of these guys, a lot of us, get paid.
Yes.
And they're like, how can you get paid and do a review? Right? Because usually with these publications, it's a little trickier, right? It's a little trickier. Oh, we have an advertising department. You talk to the advertising department guy, you work out a deal, and then we have our writers, and they're over here, right? And then they have the freedom to write about whatever they want, but that's separate from advertising, right?
Right.
That's supposedly how it goes. But if you really look at it, there's an owner of that company, right? You're the owner of this company, and you're like, okay, advertisers, I like my advertisers. They pay for everything. Writers, I like you guys because you guys create the content to get the eyeballs. But this one guy, he keeps writing like these honest like reviews that they might start losing advertisers because of this one writer, right? This guy's writing his honest opinion, but for some reason, the people who are advertising, whose stuff is being reviewed, if this one writer is saying all this stuff, what's to say that the advertiser is not going to pull out, right? And if they have enough advertisers pulling out, are they going to keep that writer around?
Probably not.
The owner of that company is going to kick that dude out.
Yep.
You can't have a guy who's just losing you all kinds of business, right? Even if they're separate. So this is a thing that's a little tricky. And so I've seen it myself. No names, but I'll see where an editor-in-chief will look at all the measurements, right? All the objective measurements and say,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
This person's advertising with us. Those measurements make it look bad. Let's just not use those.
Yep.
This is 100% true. This actually happens.
I know exactly.
What do you mean you're not going to use those measurements? You use them for every other review. Nah, not this one. This time we're going to change it up. We're going to do the measurements a little different this time.
Yeah, what? We're not going to mention the bad measurements.
What? This is supposed to be like an objective type of, publication. Don't even play with me. Because I have the data to prove what I'm saying is true. Right. So anyway, my point is not to call anybody out specifically, but the point of this whole rant is just that I don't think it has anything to do with video versus written. I think that somebody who's taking money. So in our case, if you deal with me, I'm just one person. I don't have a department. So if there's something shady going on, I have to mentally separate the two, right? It has to be within me.
Yeah.
Right? And that's tricky for people because not everybody's me, right? Some people are going to take the money and be like, oh, all right, sir, whatever you want me to write, whatever you want me to say, right? I'm not like that. I'll say, go ahead, I'll take your money. I'll take your money, no problem. And I'm going to say whatever I want. How about that? Oh, you don't like that? Then call the other guy. The other guy will say whatever you want. I won't. So to me, I have that distinction within myself. I have no problem with that. And I think the main thing is really about transparency. Like I say it straight up at the beginning. Look, this is a sponsored video. They don't get to watch this beforehand. Whatever the deal is, I mean, if I were able to, I don't care if I had to disclose the amount. It's just that the company wouldn't want me to do that.
No, they wouldn't.
And also they're paying different content creators different things.
Mm-hmm.
So I might not want to see what somebody else is making because I'll be like, damn, you made how much? Shoot, I did that for way less. I don't want to, you know. That's what happens.
It happens.
That's what happens. So I would have no issue though. What do I care? If somebody else knew, you want to know the details of this deal? How much of the details do you want?
So like,
what do you want to see?
Scruff says here, could it be the end of legitimate audio journalism? I think what Joe's hinting at is there never was such a thing as legitimate audio journalism.
There's always money involved. It's just
there never has been. All those magazines, like what I used to read when I was a kid, they were all putting in products. They were reviewing products that they sold advertising space in the magazine for those products that were being reviewed by the company that put out the publication. So money's being exchanged hands, right?
It's just, I guess you have to think, what is more likely to happen? You think, what's more likely to happen? To have a big organization where you have a bunch of like a whole department, you know, that's dedicated to advertising and whatever they do on the advertising side, a whole department of writers. And then, you know, all these, there's going to be a lot of area where you're going to have to make a lot of people happy. Versus with me, you deal with me, or you deal with Shauna, right? You know how he rolls, right? So I know how I roll.
What does that mean? How do I roll?
Well, you know how you roll, bro. Just if you hit that right number, you're gonna be able to get whatever you want.
Woo!
I'm just saying, like, there are people who have to be honest, right? And I don't have anybody I have to answer to. I don't have a boss, right? So I decide, hey, look, if I lose this client, I don't care. Then freaking lose it. I'll go get another one. I don't care. So I think basically that line, that tricky line, has always been there. And there are going to be YouTubers that are still shady. There's still for sure going to be shady ones. I think there's a lawsuit right now for some dude who makes YouTube videos and he's part of the lawsuit or whatever. But yeah, I think what it really comes down to is it's the same exact thing, just a different medium. All the stuff that was happening in the magazine space, and then, you know, the innovative online publication article style, and then move to video. You know, all the same stuff, all the same types of characters that you find in any of those, and the shady people are still there. You know, they're still there.
They're always going to be.
Legit people are still there too.
Yeah.
You know, I think what it comes down to though is the reason why those publications are losing, and an experiment that I would love to run publicly, because I have a product. I'm on both sides of this fence, right? We have products. I could advertise with a company. What if I reach out to some of these companies and I say, hey, I want to advertise. How much is it? But I want to do it publicly. I want you to tell me on the live stream, how much does it cost? What do I get? Let's put it out in the open. And then if I ask Shauna, hey, you know, or a different YouTube guy, how much do you charge? What do I get? And then let's run them both. You know, if I spent the same with both, which one's going to give me a higher return? I'm almost for sure that the YouTube guy will get me a better return.
Yeah, hands down. I already know this. There's no ands or buts on this situation.
So if you think about it, of course, this medium is winning. If the advertising on this is more lucrative, you get a higher return on investment, of course this is going to be better. Of course, this is where you're going to want to advertise. This is where you're going to spend the money, and then more content is going to be created on this platform. That's it. Simple as that. Well, how do you feel about that? Do you feel weird about like taking advertising and doing reviews?
Who, me?
Yeah. Do you have
No.
a conflict? Do you feel like, oh,
I don't have a conflict. At the end of the day, like the SonarWorks video I just made, right? It was a sponsored video. They paid me to make it, and then
Mhm.
at the end of the day, it's about my time. Like some of these people are just like, oh, well, you can't do that. You know, yeah. What do you do for work? Do you want to go 40 hours for work and not get paid? No, you want to do that. So you're getting paid for your time. You're clocking in and you're getting paid for your time. I'm getting
is it
paid for
not
my time,
cool
but that
though? Is it not okay for you as a reviewer to take that money though?
it's totally
Like-
fine.
I mean, playing devil's advocate. Like,
Oh, you're playing devil's advocate. You know,
what is that? Are you even a reviewer anymore, or are you just an influencer then? Are you just a content creator? Are you a reviewer? How about that?
honestly, I wouldn't take money to make a review video. I just told everybody how it worked. That's really it. I was like, this is how this thing works, and it actually works.
Mhm.
Done.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, SVS, sponsored some videos, but I'm not talking about the SVS speakers. The speakers are just in the videos while I'm talking about different topics.
Yeah.
So, it's a different thing. Like, I don't think I've actually charged for a review.
I have.
You
I've
have.
charged for review. I was even harder on the company. It
Yeah.
was the OSD stuff.
OSD. Oh yeah. It's
I was
OSD.
even harder on the company. Because I'm like, hey, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be criticized, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
you gotta
I'm gonna go super hard on you.
Yeah.
And if your thing sucks, I'm gonna have to just say it kind of sucks. And out of all the stuff that I reviewed, I did in-wall speakers, in-ceiling speakers, various like subwoofers for them, and I didn't really love most of that stuff. And I said it in my reviews. And I ended up having to tell them, like, hey, bro, if you guys don't have anything better, we should probably cut off this relationship. Because I can't do all these reviews if it's hard, if I don't like the product. It sucks. Because I'm taking the same amount of time, but I'm not enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
But then they had some of the amps that they have. I think across the board, I haven't heard anybody say, oh, I hate these amps. Everybody kind of likes these amps, the OSD amps. The price, I still recommend them. I don't get anything else if I recommend those amps, and I still recommend them because I like them. I use them. They work. I don't have an issue. So, yeah, I think it's that. Like, for that company, I didn't like a lot of their speakers and subs, but I did like their amps. So, happy to recommend those all day. Paid, unpaid, it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. I don't know. That's all I got when it comes to that stuff. I just want to hear what you guys have to say about that. I think it depends on the person.
Yeah.
The ones that I don't like that kind of irritate me actually are the people who say like they've tried to make it seem like they're all like too good for that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some people who make it seem like they'd never take advertising, and next thing you know, they start taking advertising. On the other hand, I have never said that I don't take advertising. I have never said I'm not going to do that. Never said anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Scruff Kingman says everyone has bias. 100%. I think the people to look for are the ones who are aware of their biases.
Oh, dude, I'm totally biased. I love OLEDs, man. Like, I'm really tired of this fucking TCL TV here, bro. Like, I'm really here. This guy right here, QM9K. I'm tired of this thing. I want this fucking thing out of here. Anybody want to buy a TV? Like, I would rather get the fucking OLED from LG and put it down here.
Yeah,
like that's my bias. Like, I just like the way OLED looks. Like, I'm sure I don't know if I said it in the last whatever. But I'm watching a TV show down here, and I go upstairs to lay down in bed and watch it, and it's the same thing, but it's just on an OLED upstairs, and I'm like, oh, the downstairs TV sucks. Like, that's exactly, and it's my bias, right? I just like the way it looks, and I know like a lot of people just can't handle that shit. It's just like,
yeah. Well, I think I'm the hardest on my friends. Like for you, I'm super hard on like, hey, what are you doing, bro? Hey, what is this? I'm always very critical of the people that are closest, I think, because I feel like I've built enough rapport where I I can say some of these things. You know, so that's the other side of the deal. It's actually the closer you are to me, the more harsh I'm going to be on you. Good and bad. Good
shit.
and bad.
He will praise you if you do something right.
Yeah. Hey, so what's up? How all that jewelry isn't it getting a little heavy on you, bro?
Yeah.
On some of the things you got a necklace, you got like 3
I got
bracelets, you got a ring.
Got all kinds of shit, man. Yeah, man. It's all part of my uniform when I'm DJing, bro. All tax write-off items, bro. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
So when did you realize that? Like, so it's a kind of an inside thing with Chana and I, because I was telling him, hey, bro,
I always love to bring up watch, shit, right? This motherfucker, he's always talking shit.
So many watches, right? I don't like bracelets. I'm like, pretty much all watches that look pretty decent have a metal bracelet. So I'd start sending him ones with like a rubber strap, a freaking whatever, right? And all of a sudden he gets one watch and he seems to like it, and it's a bracelet, and next thing you know, he's all silvered out. Got chains and everything.
Well, you know, it's also the fact that I DJ in all these dark areas. So like, it's, you know, when I'm being filmed, people taking pictures, boom, there's like some bling. People kind of figure out like, oh, that's Chana. What's that?
How come not gold?
I don't like gold. I'm not a huge gold person. I have blue based skin. Silver looks better on me.
I don't know.
Yellow based skin.
I think other folks in your
yeah, there's definitely a bunch of Sri Lankan Indian folks. They totally love gold, man. They
think the picture frames in the background say otherwise.
Oh yeah, Mom's loves gold. My grandma loved gold, man. She got a bunch of.
See, bro, you're messing up. You're gonna have to switch it up. Just how you were like, nah, no metal.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You might rock some gold. Be like, damn, that does actually look good on my skin.
Well, that Rolex, that blue and gold Rolex, that was kind of hot.
The gold might look good. Hey, you might
blue and gold. The only thing is like,
roll with it, bro. Just roll with it.
There's something that's very interesting about this PRX, and that is like it catches the light. The band catches the light so well. I was at the Rolex store, and I would just put on the watch, and I'm like, nah, this isn't it. I tried on another one, like, no, this isn't. He's like, so what are you looking for? I'm like, I want the shit to shine like this $500 watch. Why does this $10,000 watch not catch the light like this $500 watch? Yeah, see, that one's brushed though.
No, I'm not talking about the bracelet. The bracelet on this one's not shiny.
It's not. It's not. Where's my watch? It's up
there. GS. If you only review good products from a company, could that leave the consumer thinking all products they produce are awesome when in fact other products from the same company can be crap? Yeah, that's a great question, right?
See, look at this.
Yeah, the wrist roll. You like that little wrist roll action?
Yeah, like it just catches the light in so many different ways. Like like I tried on like 4 different Rolexes that were like, 10 times the price of this thing.
Yeah, well, that's just one thing that thing does. You know why? Yeah. Because most of yours is brushed, right? And actually, what's shiny is the in between parts.
Yeah, it's in the in between, so it catches the light.
That's what makes that happen.
Yeah, I love it. And like I said, when I'm in really dark areas, so like these little things like stand out.
So this is a good question from Croson.
What's that?
He says, if you only review products from a company that good products from a company, could that leave the consumer thinking all products they produce are awesome when in fact other products from the same company can be crap?
Oh, fair point.
Yeah. So I'll give you an example. On my TikTok channel, I am reviewing fragrance, completely subjective, right? But I'm just starting out. Nobody's sending me free stuff right now, right?
You're buying it all.
You go and buy them. That's how you start.
Samples.
I'm pretty sure soon enough I'm gonna start getting boxes, and then things might start to change up. But right now, I like it. I like it because I have to go and purchase new fragrance. Guess which ones I'm purchasing? The ones that I like. So if you look at it from a review standpoint, I'm already biased. Well, I'm not even gonna buy something that I'm gonna hate. Everything that I review on that review. I don't even know if it's called a review. Just straight chilling this stuff out. If I go and talk about this thing, if I like it, I pre-filtered them.
Sure.
Versus if I start getting a bunch of ones from other companies, huge boxes of stuff start coming in, then I'm gonna look through them, like it, hate it, like it, kind of like it, love it. It starts changing. So for the audio stuff, what I've noticed though is I tend to, we'll get emails, right? And I'll kind of filter through them before I even say yes to a review. Like a lot of stuff that I have upcoming for a review, I think they're all going to be pretty cool. Some stuff I say yes to and I try it out like, oh crap. And then I'll try it out. I'll email the company like, hey, I don't really like this. I'm sorry. I don't even want to make a video about it. Why should I have to review something I hate? Why is that part of the game? I guess if you're a reviewer, like a Consumer Reports type of company, you're supposed to review everything. Huh? But the way I look at it, there's so many good things right now. What if we just put the good things head to head, and anything that's straight crap, they don't even get mentioned. Zero. They're not even running. So I don't know. Maybe that's a different way to think about it. It would be weird to think that a company that has a few good products, that everything from them is great.
Right.
I don't know that you could say that.
I mean, especially with speakers, because you can have like a company that made a good line of speakers, but then they try to do something else. Mm-hmm. They try to make it bigger. They try to do this. They try to do that, and then the shit changes.
Okay. Right? How about this? Favorite audio company of yours that has like one of your favorite products, but also has a product that you don't like.
Oh, that's easy. SBS.
Okay. What's the product you like? What's the product you don't like?
Products I like are the there's like 3 subwoofers that I like.
Okay.
But as far as speakers are concerned, the what was it? The Prime Pinnacle. No. Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, I reviewed them, and those things were fucking awesome. What were they? Speakers. The Prime Pinnacles. These things, $1,000 each, so $2,000 a pair. These things, awesome. Little guys.
All right.
These things, awesome. I'm not too thrilled other new speakers.
Okay.
Yeah. These things, yeah. Not too thrilled on these. I do like these little guys. Woo! These ones, which are here right now, that are what the hell? The hell? These ones. These little guys are pretty damn good. Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. God damn it. There, these little guys. Did you see the other speakers or no?
The towers?
Yeah.
I have not seen them yet.
You haven't? Okay, so here, Prime Pinnacle, $1,000 each. I reviewed these back when I lived in Mammoth. These things are awesome.
Okay.
And then they went and make these new speakers, and like, I don't know, for the price, like,
so you have them hooked up though, or not?
I don't have these ones. They didn't give me these ones. I've heard those ones. They gave me this one.
Okay.
They're upstairs.
Smaller drivers or what?
Smaller drivers, yeah. Smaller driver, smaller cabinet, all that stuff, right? So instead of $24.99 a speaker, it's $1,500. So $3,000 a pair. So I really liked their ones. I haven't actually tested them out here in this room. Also, this room's got a whole bunch of problems with it. It's better for me to just test them out upstairs. But these ones were fucking awesome. I don't know what they did here, but I really feel like they should have kept doing what they were doing here. I honestly didn't even like their what were their ones before this lineup? What was it? Ultra Towers. That were like angled, and they had the side firing 8-inch and all that stuff, right? It was like a pyramid-y kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't like those either. Yeah, I didn't like those either. But these ones,
Okay.
So there you go.
Let's see. For me, okay.
Let me
For
take
me,
some.
I like almost all the Wim products.
Yeah.
Wim amp, pretty much everything they make, except for those like Wim sound speakers.
Oh,
Too expensive.
that's
Too
fair.
expensive, and the sound's not there.
Sound's not there.
They're called Wim sound. So they sent me 4 of those, and it's kind of rough because I'm like, I wanted to like it. I said yes to that because I'm like, dude, almost all the products have been awesome. Now here are these Wim sound products. I'm like, they're not horrible. You know, any smart speaker, like they're a good smart speaker kind of thing. But for $300, $300, it's got to be better. You know, the only reason I can kind of justify them is because they came out with a Wim sub.
A Wim sub.
So now you start thinking, oh, okay, now you have all these kind of like speakers that you can put all around, and now they do 5.1 or I think it's 5.1 surround sound.
Mm-hmm.
So now you start like, oh, I get it. A Wim that can do 5.1 wireless, you know, all you have to do is plug in power to each one, and then it has a sub. So then those things don't have to produce bass, and then you get some pretty decent surround sound that way. But it's still too expensive. You know, it's not like they're $100 and then your system's pretty inexpensive. If it's $300 and you have to get it, you know, at least 4 of them plus the sub, price starts to add up. Follow up is Croson says, this is where reviews get touchy. Okay, price for my dollar, best is defined by the buyer. Do you want looks, performance, or a mix, or just something no one else can get? Yeah, value is very difficult. Value is difficult because everybody puts a different weight on different aspects. So even if we're to try to be completely objective, okay, this is this many watts, this is how much it costs, and this one comes with a glossy paint. You might get a guy who's like, I don't care about the glossy, I'm gonna get the ash finish.
Right.
And then some guy's like, nah, I need the gloss finish. I will pay double for the gloss finish.
Right.
So those two people, neither are wrong. It's just one guy cares and one guy doesn't. So a completely objective review would just be stating facts. You know, one comes with a glossy finish, one comes with a ash finish, and this one has the option, this one doesn't have the option. This one's 500 watts, this one's 250 watts. Those are the objective things. But yeah, you can't be 100% objective unless you want to be a robot.
Need to be a robot.
Yeah. And that's no fun. So yeah, everything is somewhat subjective. Even if you look at frequency response measurements, you'll see that people will read those different ways. For one person, oh, that's too bumpy for me. For another person, like, oh, that looks fine. That looks EQable. One person can say, oh, I need it to be, I'm not going to use any EQ. I want it to be perfect. And somebody like me is going to be like, well, I want to sell Magic Beans, so as long as it has great directivity, then I'm happy. I don't think there's a right and wrong. Except for me, I'm obviously right. But yeah, you give them the benefit of the doubt and pause to see the point. Versus normally you say this sucks, maybe based on the previous products. That alone is bias. Yeah, you know, like I said, I think the most important thing is being aware of your biases. I think what gets tricky is when somebody thinks they're not being biased, but they are being biased. That's when it gets real tricky because they think they're just being like, it's like, no, you're not. You're being super biased. You're friends with this company, or you hate that person. Maybe you hate that person, right? And how can you do an honest review if you're upset?
Hey, dude, I'm just rolling around here on YouTube, and I see a video from Teddy Baldassare 3 days ago. What $500 buys you in watches in 2026?
Mm-hmm.
Gotta watch that, dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's hot in here.
Dude, it's hot as shit.
Jump in the after show. Turn off this bright light here.
All right. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Get a fan in here. Smell this Vulcan mango.
Oh, dude, you know which one I'm really liking this one over here.
I don't know, bro. I can't really trust somebody who's walking around in those shorts.
Why? It's my dad shorts.
Huh?
I'm in dad mode. It's dad
You're
shorts.
in dad mode? I don't know, bro. Which one is that?
On
Angel
the rocks.
chair?
Killian's on the rocks.
You just bought that?
Oh, this is so good.
You just bought that?
Yeah, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago.
What'd you buy that for?
Because it smells good.
Okay.
Yeah. Joe's like, I don't like that shit.
Huh?
Joe's like, I don't like that shit. Hey,
it's kind of hot, isn't it? Lately, it's a little bit hot, no? It's a little bit hot. That's what you're rocking right now?
Yeah. This smells different than the Angel Share. This is different than the Angel Share. The Angel Share is very alcoholic. This is not.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have the On the Rocks or no?
No, I've smelled the On the Rocks.
Yeah.
It's just a little expensive.
A little pricey.
Yeah, like stupid expensive for me. But you know.
Yeah. You got a wife and kids. I got nobody.
All right, let's hop into the after show.
All right. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. This is the Daily HiFi Podcast where we talk about audio and other random shit.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. The engagement today was pretty rough, so I don't know. I could have been relaxing by the pool right now.
I know. I could have been on my way to Orange County because I got to go to this thing tonight. In Lake Forest. Oh. Anyway, thank you for watching. We do this every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. Catch the replay here on YouTube and try to catch us in real time so you can ask some questions and we're not just talking about cologne and watches.
I don't know. Maybe it's coming to an end. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Everything comes to an end eventually.
Anything good? Yeah, we had a good run. What was it, like 4 years? 4 years of this podcast?
Yeah, and also I was thinking about it, looking back at the old stuff we've done. We've contributed so much to this industry. You don't even know. We've done trade shows. We've reviewed a bunch of stuff. We've brought all these people in for review. Like I don't have to rebring somebody in. We've had Nick from SVS and Ed Mullen come in. We had the dude from home HAA talking about calibration. These are videos that last. You can just look them up.
Yeah,
I don't have to do it every year. You know, we've had Anthony Grimani on multiple times. So I think somebody else. Let me see somebody else do what we're doing. Do better.
We have 270 episodes in our weekly podcast. How many years has it been? ChatGPT is going to do some 5.17 years. 5 years and 2 months.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say 5 years, maybe 5 years and one. You know, we did skip a few here and there. It's not like we did. Yeah, right. So maybe 5 years. 5 years is a good run, man. My karaoke night lasted 5 years. You know,
another thing I would say is there are some people who are not going to take the information regardless of whether we put the information out there. They're just not willing to take it. I've made an app that determines the correct target curves to use. Many people have used it. And yet I can go on Dirac's Facebook right now, and there's people sending ChatGPT their measurements and having ChatGPT try to figure out what their target curves are. I'm like, I made an app specifically for that. And these people think that they're doing something smart, but I can tell you right now, there's no way it can figure it out. It doesn't have the data to give you the correct answer. It will give you maybe a somewhat correct answer. It can give you a very incorrect answer. So my point just being that I've made an app.
Yeah.
It's out there. It's been out there for years. and yet people still refuse to use it. They want to use AI and get the wrong answer. So it's like, there's nothing else I can do. That's it. You know what I mean? We've made a spatial audio calibration toolkit, right? And I would say to people out there, look at who has promoted that. It's, I think, one of the most useful tools available to people. And just like Paul was saying, you know, and like I was saying, of course, I'm going to review things that I care about, but look at which companies that are supposedly, you know, home theater oriented. They don't want you to hear about that. Why? Because they don't like us. It's bias, right? You want to talk about real bias? We know it because these supposedly objective publications will not promote our stuff, right? They won't. They just refuse to even acknowledge it exists. So think about that for a second. At least we're on here saying we're so biased, bro. You know, I'm not pretending to be one of those types of publications. I'm just a dude.
I'm just
Those
a dude.
guys are the ones that are pretending to be something.
Dude pretending to dressed as a dude, pretending to be another dude. No, I don't think OLED TVs aren't going away, man. Nah. And you know what? You know what I told the guy from TCL, the head of North America, when I met him? I was like, I love your guys' TV, but like, can you just stop messing around and just make a fucking OLED TV? And like, well, we're putting OLEDs in that. Yeah, nah, I know. You're making tablets. Stop doing that. Make a fucking OLED TV. Now that you guys have merged with Sony, you can now do this and have the panels. Just make the fucking OLED TV, and then you could crush down LG and Sony, well, LG, you know, and Samsung like you guys want to. You could take another 30% market share. He wasn't too happy to hear about that. I'm like, just stop messing around. Stop messing around and just make the damn OLED TV, bro. Like, come on, TCL. Like, what? Like, stop fucking. Like, what are you doing? We're putting it into our tablet. Who gives a shit about a fucking OLED tablet? Give me an OLED TV that's better than LG at a cheaper cost, or make it more expensive. Fuck it, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know. But they're like, well, we have to have vertical integration. I'm like, yeah, okay. So now that you're tied up with Sony, because you know they're like merged with Sony Bravia, right? Right well, now they have the technology. Anyway, I don't think OLED's going anywhere, Michael.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. There might be some updates to Magic Beans too. Maybe some new functionality. So I'll always have something new coming out. You know, whether people talk about it or not, that's fine.
I'll talk about it. I don't care.
But yes, I know. Appreciate that. But just remember that. Remember, whoever's pretending like they're so objective, all these people who hate on us. But you know what's funny about this whole thing? I can pay any of them.
And they would make a video.
I send over some money. They will talk about my thing.
Yep. That's it. That's all it takes.
Yep. No. They'll be so friendly. All I have to do is pay. Crazy. Anyway, let's get out of here.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great one. We're about to jump into the after show. See you later.